Today, children, we are going to now learn uppercase letters. Yes, and simultaneously also revise the lowercase letters. Okay, children. So here comes my first two letters on this page. So just you can see this lowercase letter first. So which sound is this? The sound is A. Yes. Now this is the uppercase for the sound A. Because this is a big letter, it is called an uppercase, and this is called the lowercase. Now why do we need uppercase letters? Uppercase letters are required when we want to write something important. Yeah, just like a beginning of a statement, or it can be your name. When you start writing your name, the first letter of your name has to be in the uppercase. So we use uppercase to specify something important. Yeah, that's the use of an uppercase. So now we are learning to match uppercase and lowercase letters. So till now you were learning to write all the lowercase sounds. Yes. So from today onwards in our literacy class we are going to learn to match the uppercase and the lowercase sounds. Yes. So you have to now recognize it. I'm going to send you a picture of each of this page separately. Yes. So just have a look at this. The first one. Okay. So we know the sound. The sound is A. As in apple. A. Apple. So this is the lowercase letter. And the uppercase letter is written like this. So make a straight line coming down, again a slant line coming down, and a sleeping line. That makes the uppercase sound A. Yes. Now coming to the second picture, the sound is, you have to look at the lowercase because now you know the lowercase, and then by matching it you will learn the uppercase. The sound of this is B. The one with the big belly. Yes. B as in ball. B. Bat. Yes. Now this is the lowercase b. The one that you write is the lowercase b. And this is the uppercase b. Now we'll write this b when we have to specify something important or even in the name of a person. Yeah, the first letter in the name of a person will be written in the uppercase. So how do we write the uppercase b? You make a standing line, make a curve, and again make a curve and join the line. That will be b. Yes, I'm going to send you a picture of this page so that you can trace over those letters with your fingers, just like I am doing it. Now coming to the next picture. Yes, focus on this one now. Which sound is this? The sound is k, the curly k. Yes, k as in cat. We see the picture of a cat. K at cat. Yes, so this was the lowercase k. And this is the uppercase k. It looks very much similar. Yes, you just make a half circle. That becomes the uppercase k. Okay. Now coming to the sound d. Yeah, that's with the big bump behind. So that's the sound d. as in dog. Yes. So this was the lowercase d. And this is the uppercase d, also called D. Now coming to the next one. Now, which sound is this? We just learned it last week. The sound is E, as in elephant. Yes, so this is the lowercase e, and here is the uppercase e. So make a standing line, and then we make 3 sleeping lines, one at the top, one in the middle, and one right down at the end. So this is the uppercase e. Okay. Next, and the letter is called E, but the sound is e. So we will better go with the sounds and not the name of the letter. Yes. Now here comes the sound as in fish. So this is the lowercase f, and this is the uppercase f. So make a standing line, a sleeping line at the top, and one at the middle. That's it. And that's the sound of uppercase f. The name of the letter is F, but the sound is f. Now coming to the next one, we have the sound G, as in grapes. So here is my lowercase g, and this is my uppercase g. We make a curve, come up, and make a sleeping line coming inwards. Yes, so that's the uppercase G. The letter is called G, but we go by the sound. So this will be your uppercase G. Now coming to the next one. The sound is H, as in H, horse. Yes, so this is your lowercase H, and here is my uppercase of H. So they are same, okay? The sound is the same. The letter formation changes. So this is the lowercase H, and this is the uppercase H. So you make a standing line. At a little distance again make a standing line and join it with a sleeping line. That's the sound H. Okay? And it is called, the letter is called H, but we go by the sound and it's called H. Okay? So now in uppercase and lowercase, the sound remains the same of a letter. Yes? Just the formation changes. Everywhere, did you see? The formation of the letters will change, but the sounds will remain the same. So today we have done till the sound H. So we did 8 sounds, 8 letters today, and next week we'll do more. So children, I want you to revise this. Yeah? You can have a look at these. I'm going to send you pictures and then trace over these letters so that you can understand the formation of the letters better. Happy learning, children.